we are. Welcome to RevSportz. The Puja is here. The India versus Pakistan match is here, and so are we here at the Balaram Mullick store here in Bhawanipur, one of the best, the last and the first word in sweets in Kolkata. With me is Shormishta. Welcome. Radharaman, we call him Raj, and of course Gargi. Gargi, just to let you know, first time in Kolkata. That's the India flag over here, white, and over here is the Pakistan flag. So there's a match that has already started over here, Raj.
Oh, yeah.
Even before the toss has happened. But Raj, I want to come to you first. You've been watching cricket for a long, long time. How do you see this battle? Inside the cricket field, we'll talk about that. But what does this match mean for us?
Oh, Jadip, it's very simple. This is a big game. From not only Indians and Pakistanis, even the Australians and Englishmen know that this is the biggest game in the World Cup.
Right.
I've been tracking cricket, World Cup cricket from 1987, when India hosted the Reliance Cup first time. And of course, the first time ever India and Pakistan played was in 1992. From then and to now, it's probably the biggest game, bigger than even the final. Some people may not like me saying this, but it is bigger than the final. I know the Indian team is always relieved after winning a match against Pakistan because it's a huge thing for them. It's a huge emotional challenge for the Indian cricketers. Who knows this better than Sourav Ganguly and Sachin Tendulkar and Virender Sehwag? But sitting in the stands and watching it from the press box, it gives us goosebumps. Even to talk about it is a challenge. I wonder how it is in the cauldron for them. I think it's better off eating the mishti here in Balaram. Telling Radharaman to eat Balaram sweets.
Absolutely.
Lovely, I tell you.
But is it also because we don't play each other much in bilateral? Is that one of the reasons why it's become as big as it has?
No, there was a time, Jaideep, in the early 2000s when Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee was around and India played Pakistan every year. It got too much at one point of time that we would play them every year, both in India and in Pakistan. Even then it was big. I think the needle in the contest, I think the intense rivalry between the two nations, competition, I won't call it rivalry, the competition between two nations, and India has left Pakistan a long way behind, not just in the cricket field but in areas of socio-economic development. 7-0 is the score in World Cup cricket. I think every Indian will want it to be 8-0 as soon as this game is over.
And our youngest member has already dived into the mishti, as you can see. Your first memories of India-Pakistan?
First memories of India-Pakistan, oh my god. My memory is not very good. But let me tell you, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, mishti.
This is a mishti paturi, which is mishti wrapped in banana leaves.
It also has rasgulla inside, something like that.
Yes, I don't know exactly what they put into it, but it's amazing. Yes.
We are not meant to know because that's trade secret. We are not meant to know. But as far as this place is concerned, one after another will keep coming. Just keep enjoying it.
But
Absolutely.
I love how he's done the theme, the Indian flag, the Pakistani flag. So this is about this place, they do a lot of themed mishti. They are very creative, very innovative.
I mean, yeah, so far, this is supposed to represent Pakistan, and for
Yes.
me, this is winning.
All right.
Let's dig into the other one and see what that shows.
That is amazing. I had a little bit. Actually, Balaram Mullick is, a mishti, it's a name in mishti. They started in 1885 and I have memories of, eating stuff from here when I was a kid. My grandfather used to come here. So it's, a name that runs through generations and we are so glad to be here today.
Yeah, I travel a lot, Raj, with, different types of work. And every time I leave Calcutta, I'm asked to get mishti first I'm asked to get mishti, then there's a little specific from Balaram Mullick, please. So that is why I'm always carrying mishti from Balaram Mullick.
Jaideep, they say the proof of the pudding is in the eating. There
Yes,
you go.
yes,
Very
it's over.
empty.
Yes, and there's lots more to come.
It's brilliant, lots of flavors in there. It's supposed to be sweet, but it tastes your palate all the time. It gives you, it challenges you to discover new things, as Gargi found out.
Yeah.
That they've tucked something in which you call a trade secret. It's really delicious. I'm going to go up some 5-7 kilos by the time we are done with this.
We'll take care of that for you. And she's on a first trip, so she's going to be looked after royally. But just coming back to the match, who do you think is ahead? Pakistan has had a good game. India has had 2 good games. Who are you putting slightly ahead?
I think it's a battle of nerves. All that happened yesterday and day before has to be forgotten. Whoever plays the first few overs smartly, I think will win. And I would back India, not just because I'm an Indian. You see, I'm wearing a green color shirt
Absolutely.
today. But tomorrow it'll be all blue, and I'm hoping that blue will be all over green tomorrow.
How about you?
Me, of course, I'm wearing blue by Raja's logic. So I'm backing India all the way, and I think India is ahead when we talk about this contest because India's been holding them up pretty well. I mean, look at how they played against Australia. I think that is the biggest, proof of what India has in their pockets.
Yeah, I also felt that India didn't play really well in the first game, still got around. In the second game, they came on their own. But this will probably test them because now the big boys will be here. So they've played Afghanistan, they've got away. But now there is Pakistan. This is always the mother of all battles. Then the South Africas and the New Zealands and England come. So it'll get tougher. But the good thing is that, like you said, 2 wins under the belt. It's always, you can't win the World Cup or lose the World Cup in 2 games, but you can certainly get on the right path.
Absolutely. And with Rohit Sharma getting that 100 against Afghanistan, it's not just a 100, he got a very good 100.
True.
I think it gives him confidence going into this big match against Pakistan. And Virat Kohli is somebody you will always back to come good against the team from across the border. It's going to be a keen match. I think this Pakistan side is a bit underrated by most Indians, but I hope the Indian team doesn't underrate them and takes on the challenge. It'll be a good contest, but I would back India to win. The key really for India is to get the selection right, whether Ashwin or Shardul Thakur play. That will determine how well India goes, depending on what kind of track they roll out. There have been a lot of high-scoring games in the World Cup, and that might make the Indians think in terms of fielding Shardul Thakur as a support seamer and as a bowling all-rounder rather than Ashwin. But I might want to see Ashwin in the squad, especially against a side like Pakistan.
Absolutely. We'll worry about the pitch when we see it, but right now we'll worry about the sweets. Your first memories of Balaram Mullick?
Well, my first memories of Balaram Mullick are actually family memories. As I said, my grandfather used to come here. This was in the 1960s, I think. And I remember him telling us that, he was very familiar with, everyone working here, all the staff. So he would go right inside the kitchen. He was very friendly with them and say, "Bhetore ki rekhechish, what have you put inside? What are you not bringing out? Get it all outside." So we've grown up on this mishti, and today I'm going to pack all of this and take it home for the team for the match, for the big match.
And we are also coming home with you because so that we stay close to the sweets.
No, you can't be too far away from this.
Yes, absolutely.
See, I read that Balaram innovates a lot with sweets.
They do.
I read about baked rasgulla some time ago.
Yes.
I hadn't heard about it, to be honest. So tomorrow again, India-Pakistan match, innovation, doing the things, simple things in a correct manner. I think all that will be key, but it's going to be important for India to be playing smartly and innovate when necessary.
And I can understand they don't want to give their trade secrets away because when the reverse sweep happens, then the bowler hides the ball and brings it. So why should they not hide their trade secrets? And it just goes to show for so long they've held their own. Now, sweet shops are springing up in every nook and corner. And where the RevSportz office is, where Shormisha lives, is the hub of Bengali sweets because it's not Calcutta. Back in the day when there weren't, I've always lived in the south, but my dad would go to the north to just buy sweets. That's the sort of culture and culinary heritage that this city has. But coming back to the match, you feel that it's the Pakistan fast bowling, Gargi, against the Indian batters in the first 10 minutes maybe, that holds the key to us getting off on the main road?
Hope we don't have that bad first half an hour again. But no, I don't think we're at that point anymore where the Pakistani bowlers kind of, penetrate that deep.
Right.
Because Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan, if he's batting, if he's opening, or Shubman Gill, if he's opening, they're both, all three of them are doing very, very well. And if Shubman Gill's coming back, that's going to be a great advantage for India. But I don't think at this point, India has the upper hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Raj, with Shubman Gill 25-30% fit, would you take a chance with him?
Not me. Not in a game.
100 over
Pakistan.
game.
Not in a Pakistan game.
And 100 over game where he has to field 50 overs.
And the kind of illness that he's been
Right.
through, I think it will really challenge him to be on the field for 100 overs. First field maybe, and then go on to bat. I wouldn't put him through the rigors straight away. Ishan Kishan has had a good knock. I would back the left-hander, especially against the left-arm seamer. I think that is the key. The key battle, as Gargi pointed out, and as you asked her rightly, the first few overs against the left-arm seamer, against Shaheen Afridi, I think that holds the key for Indian batting. But I think we've got a good side. India's got a balanced look to the team right now. Everyone is in good nick. And I think if they back themselves and shut out the noise from outside, a lot of us put pressure on the Indian team all the time by wanting them to win. Just go out and enjoy a game, just like you and I are enjoying the sweet here.
I haven't
hope
yet.
Tomorrow we stay back and enjoy the rest of it.
I haven't yet, so I'm going to soon pass this over to Shormishta. But my last thing is I agree with you, because every time India has been in trouble, it is when India has been rocked early. If India have got off to a solid start, they've always come out on tops. Over to you.
No, not over to me. Now we are ending this show because we have to all dive into the mishti, and our team members also waiting behind the camera. So we are all going to eat the mishti now. So join us to watch the match.